Story right here is called The Smartest Man to Ever Live from the work Dirivia Rolius by Robert Smith III. Let me tell you a story about the smartest man to ever live. He left people stunned everywhere at all of the things he did. But it was not just him, you see. It was God in the works all along. No one was quite ready for a story this strong. But they had to be, for they had no choice. God had chose this to be so the people had no choice but to allow Jesus Christ to work many wonders and miracles. Once again, they had no choice, for it was the living God Jesus adhered to. All of the sick marveled at how they were healed. Many of the words he spoke left people thrilled. It was not just his words, it was the strength of his will. All in still, his will was God's will. Many others have been sent, and seldom do people agree that many of them were just as smart as Jesus. I tell you the truth, this may be a possibility. Through the ages, many people have come and gone. Many people, I tell you, have made the earth their home. But many have not known the true power of a God. Many are called, but few are truly chosen by God. And it would seem to be that God's name would always come to mind, not just when there are problems, but when it is your way you are trying to find. What a wise choice it is to seek knowledge and guidance from God. But many people choose to give up on trying to relate to God. I would imagine that the smartest man to ever live aspired to do all things at that time that God himself did. Though he was a mortal man, Jesus Christ made a proven fact that death could not defeat him after dying. He came right back, showing the world that God was always in control the entire time, causing many people to believe years later great things happen when God is allowed to master a person's mind. I too believe that God can do all things. I imagine great things happening every day, constantly asking, seeking, and knocking. But there is more to the story, more than people would believe. If it is in God's permissive will, I see things as God sees. Though I may not be in the mind of God all the time, I become increasingly more intelligent every time I allow Him to master my mind. Though I am just a man trying to do what I believe is right, just a man trying to see with God's sight. At times, this can be more to handle. It can be more than my fleshly mind can take. So I try to make room in my mind, room for instructions from the instructor to take. You see, God builds the mind, making it very smart and very wise, very aware of many things only God can see. Pay attention. I am likened to a warrior fighting for the top prize. You see, the devil attacks the mind in a way so cruel and so negative. And I must follow God always as Jesus did if I am to be the next smartest man to ever live. All right, so that story right there is called The Smartest Man to Ever Live from the work Dirivia Rolius by Robert Smith III.